this one. Three-man shockwave. The Monsoon's out. They're getting chased down. The Rocket comes out, but it's Prototype coming up with a big pick. Solo King gets the Zanyas, but it's only going to delay his own death. He wants the Penta. He's going to be running for it. They're chasing it down. Twist advance. They're going to give it up to him. He's going to pick this one up in a delayed shot. Penta kill from Prototype.
And that's going to be game.
2 inhibitors down. They're eyeballing the third. Oh, wait, what's this? They're eyeballing the Nexus now. But if they can play like that, they may just have a chance. What an incredible control game.
Nintendo's gonna look for a steal.
Yeah, he has the flash to get in and out if he wants to. And oh my goodness, he takes it on a W. What? And they're jumping all over enemy. That's a triple kill. Can Nien get more? It looks like Macnoon's gonna pick one up, but a quadra kill going over to Nien Tanso.
A quadra kill again.
Wolf gets the Zanyas off, but it doesn't even matter. Godlike kill from Macnoon. They're jumping. Otter with the shield. I don't think it's gonna matter. Cat God going down. Everybody is up, and just Macnoon finally falling over. The towers are going down. This one is all over.
They do finally get him, and they're just trading back and forth. This fight is absolutely insane. It's the second time, but reverse ace is going to come out here from Curse Academy and a dragon.
What a crazy fight.
Stuck in the Cataclysm. He will fall, but the pop comes on in, and that's just going to be another ace.
Oh,
Monster comes in. Keen comes up as well. He's just going to go straight on in. Deathmark applied to Golden Goon, and pops. Dominating coming out from Keen, and Haunter in the back as well, taking down Kez, and that's a 2 for none, and I feel like this should be game. Curse Academy do it. They take down Complexity White in 2 games. They're going all the way in. Impaler ace in the hole, does pick up the kill from Mash, as now he can just focus the inhibitor. 2-man shockwave comes in, distance on top of it, that damage. Jesse picks up one, the other goes over to Impaler, and now that inhibitor is forfeit, and this is looking like game.
Finally, Coast decide to just put them out of their misery and say, you know what, it's over. It's 2-0.
Yep.
And they move on to be in that top 4, so they will compete in the offline portion of the tournament. Best of 5s, double elimination, and they are tournament favorites to make it out of that.
Hello and welcome to the NALCS Expansion Tournament. I'm James Dash Patterson, and we're coming to you live from the ESL studios here in Burbank, California. Now, alongside me, I've got 4 of the players from our teams today. We've got Rux from Final 5. We've got Nien from Team Fusion, Saint Vicious from Curse Academy, and Mash from Team Coast. Now, these 4 gentlemen, along with their teams, are going to be battling it out this weekend for the final 2 slots in the spring split of the NALCS. Our first series today is going to be between Final 5 and Team Fusion. So, Rux, I'm going to turn to you. Final 5 definitely considered to be the underdog coming into this weekend. Now, you, as the veteran on the team, what have you done to help prepare your guys to leave it all out on the Rift this weekend?
Well, basically, I just told my team to just have some fun and just play your heart out.
Now, do they find solace in the fact that you've been here before, you've felt these pressures?
Yeah, they know I've been playing in the scene very long, and yeah.
All right, now you'll be battling it off against Nien and Team Fusion. Nien, Team Fusion's only been together for a couple months, so that's a very short amount of time in which to build team synergy. Do you believe that you guys have established just that, enough so that you can take a spot in the LCS?
Mm-hmm. I think there's still a lot of rough spots in our play, but I think we've drastically improved since the start, so I think we can take the set as long as we play well.
Now, on top of that, you're also finding yourself back in that AD carry position as well as the shot caller for the team. How does that feel?
It feels good, man. It's fun killing people as AD carry again. It's if we make LCS, it's going to be fun crushing double lift.
Absolutely.
I like that.
A little trash talk already. Well, I'm sure you guys are both eager to get back to your teams and do those last-minute preparations, so I'll send you on your way back to your player rooms. In the meantime, Mash, Saint, get over here. All right, our next series of the day is going to be between you two. That'll happen in a little while, but I just want to pick your brains a little bit. Saint, we're finding you in the expansion tournament. You're a player that's been around the League of Legends scene for a very long time. You've been in the LCS, playing multiple roles, jungle and support. You've been to All-Stars. You've been a coach. You've even been a caster. So talk to me about the drive or the decision to make this run back towards the LCS.
Honestly, I'm just here to help my team. Making it in the LCS doesn't really mean anything to me.
All right, that's fair enough. So having been a guy in the LCS, though, and pairing up with some of these newcomers, what is it that you tell them, you know, on this journey up to what would be considered the big leagues?
Talking about my team specifically? Well, none of the people in my team are like newcomers. Like, Hop was a veteran in the scene. Like, Bunny played in the LCS. Keen played in OGN. And Hunters was a long time with Law Pro. So, I mean, we have a pretty seasoned crew.
So you'd say you guys are all pretty confident, having been, you know, at the top of the game at some point, that you're going to succeed this weekend?
Yeah, we feel pretty good right now.
All right. And you're going to be facing off against Team Coast. Mash, you guys have seen the addition of both Jez's and Impaler from the EU LCS. So a couple other veterans joining from a different region. Have you guys picked up any tips and tricks from the EU?
Nah, they're all right players, you know. But they're actually really smart players. And we have, like, different perspectives. So sometimes we clash. But at the end of the day, you know, we always come to an agreement. And, you know, I think we really mesh well.
All right, fantastic. Well, it's going to be very exciting to see your teams face off later today. But we're going to waste no time getting into our first series. I'm going to send it right over to Pyra and Zyrene to get us into the game.
Thank you very much, Dash, and an awesome transition it was. It's good to be here again, Zyrene. Thanks for coming on the desk again with me.
You're welcome.
That's the way to do. We've got quite a show today, but we had to look at the tournament bracket just to clear you guys up on what's been going on here and what will go on going forward. So to start off this tournament, we had a whole 13 teams. Whittled that a little bit down now. We're making our way over into 4, and it's going to be double elimination. But don't think the pressure's off there. There's only going to be 2 LCS spots up for grabs.
Yeah, and here's the thing, too, is that all 4 teams today are actually winners because the 2 losers of this tournament end up and auto-qualify for Challenger in 2015 spring. And there's more announcements on that coming Monday on LOLesports.com. So keep your eyes out for those if you want to follow the Challenger series and see what's going on.
That's going to be a pretty exciting time for all of them. I mean, this is really big for all these teams. There's definitely some newcomers, some old players we've seen taking the screen over there. But the matches today are going to be pretty exciting, as well as throughout this entire weekend. I'm pretty much looking forward to just about everything that's going to be going down.
Yeah, I hope everybody else is looking forward to this as much as we are, because there's a lot of seasoned veterans, like you said. There's some newcomers to it, too, and most of those guys are on Final 5.
Yeah, it's a big story right there. And, you know, we have Fusion. They're made up of a whole lot of different players from all across the way. It is a pretty accurate name when you think about it, but that's that first match today. That's going to be Final 5 taking on Team Fusion. The winner of that one will move on to a match that will determine who will be going to the LCS as that first expansion spot.
Yeah, and as past me, if you guys saw that roll in, I was like, whoa, I just said the whole tournament format. It is best of 5s, double elimination here. 2 teams will make it out. And the second match of the day is Curse Academy versus Coast Gaming. Loser of that falls into the losers part of the bracket, and the winner goes to the winners finals. So there's a lot at stake here. Big best of 5, a lot of time on these matches. A lot of stamina is going to be required here in terms of what you can accomplish mentally and how consistently you can do that over a series, because this is a little bit longer than we've seen these teams play out before.
Absolutely. And, you know, Fusion, they've only played a couple of games here. We've seen Matt Noon have a 100% win rate on Poppy. That's been a pretty big
100%
stable for them. Yeah, absolutely. But on the other hand, we've seen quite a lot of awesome performance here at a Final 5, and we'll see if they can continue it again. That's going to be our first match, taking a look at today's matches, Final 5 versus Fusion. Like we said, best of 5, and then, of course, it splits right into the next one.
Yeah, and that's Coast versus Curse Academy, which is coming up later, and that's going to be actually cast by, I believe, Kobe and Freak later on. So stay tuned
get a little
for that
rotation,
too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.